This blog is for you. Are you a person with type 1 diabetes of any age, but most likely you're over 12? Are you the only person you know well with diabetes? Do you just want to be normal like your friends? Why can't you eat what you want when everyone else is scoffing chocolate just because they can? Does blood testing scare you? Why does it scare you? Is it the pain of the stab or the pain of seeing a number that proves you've failed again? Does that number come with massive guilt? Have you had appointments with doctors and nurses where you just get told to control your blood better and then to lower or raise them as if it's that easy? Does the idea of a checkup fill you with dread? Does the standard "how is your control" question at other medical appointments also hurt you like a knife when you get asked? Does every other person with diabetes have either perfect control or they're blind with amputated feet? They must be. They have no other option. It's only those two things. Are there so many things to control and juggle? It's so overwhelming. Is it just too complicated? Hard to understand? Do you have other medical things going on? It means diabetes isn't your only concern. Sometimes, do you eat food without injecting? And you know you really should. Do you get mad at people that should care about you, always telling you what to do? Even if they don't say it, do they feel like they wonder why you're not doing it better? Have you had diabetes for many years, but still don't understand some of the things you think you should know? Do you think this makes you feel diabetes stupid? Do hypos scare you? Does being high scare you? Is it all just too much hard work to bother? You're not the only one. I'll say it again. You are not the only one. Now ask yourself a few more questions. Think carefully about the answers this time. What does a blood glucose number actually mean? It's not a score. It's a sign of what you need to do next. If it's low, eat something. If it's high, maybe you need to do some exercise or have some fast-acting insulin. Don't feel judged by it. Why should I engage with my diabetes? You know this already, but it's not going anywhere for a very long time. So maybe it's time not to fight it, time to work with it instead of against it. It's part of you, and you are special, so it's special too. It's not going away. Maybe it's time to woman up or man up, face it, head on. No, it's not fair you've got to test, inject and handle the highs and the lows when your friends don't. And yes, it does make you a bit different. But they've got their own hang-ups. Trust me, everyone has something that they think makes it hard for them. At least your challenges comes with sweets. Whose hospital appointment is it? It's yours. It's not the doctor's. So prepare beforehand. If you've got questions or things that are worrying you a lot, write these down. Take them with you. Don't move from your seat until they've answered your questions. You live with diabetes 24/7, 365. Make sure your 120 minutes every 3, 6 or 12 months is valuable. If you're finding things hard, tell your doctor or nurse. If they know what you're really thinking, then they can help you make you better, smooth things out. Are you the only person who finds diabetes hard? No, definitely not. I do. We're all out here. You're not the only person with type 1. You know this already, but you're also not the only one who finds it hard. Keep remembering this and change the way you think. You're not failing, you're finding it hard. It can get better. Have you got a plan? Make a plan. Ask yourself, what would you like to change? Then seek that help to go and make that change. Go looking. The responses you get might surprise you. People want to help, including people like me. Also, people closer to your age who are living with the same challenges as you today. Find information. Use the links at the bottom. Dip in, dip out. Dip back in when you've learned a bit more about what you want to do. Speak to the people like you. Yes, they exist. Is there a local diabetes group for young people? Have a look online. Ask your diabetes nurse. If there isn't, ask them if there's someone else they know who might be like you, who you might get along with. Ask the stupid questions. You might be surprised that other people probably don't know either. Diabetes is complicated. No one expects you to be an expert and know everything, just because you've had it a month, a year, a decade, or even your whole life. Never be afraid to say, I don't understand. Talk to your parents, your carers, your partners, your family. They want the best for you, they really do. I was young once. It's only now as a parent I can understand how much my parents worried about me. Take a chance on telling them you find it hard. What is there to lose? Nothing. You'll probably find you'll gain their respect. They are probably the people closest to you, And the ones that ask you most frequently what your latest blood glucose number is, or how much insulin you've taken, or what food you've eaten, they do this because they worry. And they've heard the same doom-laden promises of the future that you have. After you've read or watched this, talk to them. Tell them how you feel. Now it's time for some cliches. It's your diabetes, no one else's. You can own it. You can be the one in charge of it. You're not alone. Open that door. You will find others facing exactly the same struggles as you. Now the big one. You can do it. There's nothing to hold you back. The photo here isn't to prove how I like jumping over fire. It's to prove that nothing should hold you back. Any limits are mostly set by you. Let's lift those limits as high as we can. Make a change today by clicking through the links below, or talking to the people close to you about you and how you feel. Thank you for reading this. Please share it and talk about it with the people around you. You might be very surprised at the positive response from others. Thank you for watching my video. You'll find a written version of this on my blog, which is the Tangerine Diabetic, and also above you will find the links that I mentioned in the video. Thank you.